Hey guys, and welcome back to my RuneScape 3 Ironman. If you're new here, my name's New Name, and I like to play both RuneScape 3 and Old School RuneScape. Sometimes I compare the games, and other times I just track my progress. This series is my RuneScape 3 Ironman. It's kind of a late game Ironman. I've had it for quite a while, but I'm very much a skilling Andy. Though lately I've been trying to get into other things. Anyways, this episode, I'm going to be doing probably the worst minigame ever and getting a few upgrades after that. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to give the video a like, share it with some friends, and don't forget to subscribe if you aren't. Well, I'm on my last round of this horrid minigame. Let's just say I do not recommend this game if you can avoid it. Like, if you're a main, definitely avoid this minigame at all costs. It took less time to get the Rogue's outfit on Old School RuneScape than it is to get this outfit. Like, it's freaking ridiculous. But overall, hopefully we should be done here soon. So what you do is you pickpocket other players to get more refining apparatuses to boost your points that you earn when converting things. You will have to grab a material from the B machines and the A machines. There's an arrow over each one when it's your turn, or when it's the one you grab. Once you grab both of them, you'll see right here, I start getting red arrows on the mini-map and on the other things to click on. So from here, I will click on those. I can click on blue dials next to these doors occasionally to open them to make it easier to get around. But hold on, we'll show you. Once we get here, I can mix the powders together and I get points. You can increase your points a little bit more by charging at these machines when you have a chance, and you can get the Rogue's outfit from rubble on the floor. You can max out, at least I can, at about 160 to 170 points per game. So it's 15 minutes per game, so about 10 points per minute. This one went a little rougher just because I was doing some other things, and I got really unlucky with the placements on these reagents is what they're called. That's what they're called. So yeah, but again, this outfit is just so freaking worth it. I'm gonna finish this one up. It's about 1 minute, and then I'll be done, and then I will buy the last outfit piece. All right, I am done. Let's go ahead and buy the final piece of the Botanist outfit, and there we go. Let me grab all of it out of here. There's the boots and everything. Equip it. And there we go. So I get 6% XP when training Herblore, and I can get 200 with the full outfit. Vials of water a day for the mask. And then I get teleports to the Catherby farming patch. But most importantly, a chance to make an extra potion. Not an extra dose, an entire extra potion. I could. I'm not quite sure if I want to or not. I'm probably going to take some time and mull it over before I go into creating the overloads. But I can make a necklace or amulet. I can make an amulet called the Botanist Amulet, with jade amulet and enchanting it with level 2 silver jewelry, and it makes you create a extra dose when creating potions. So for overloads, that technically saves you a little bit of money. So it saves 28k each time it's activated for overloads. So that's just something to think about. I don't know if it's going to be worth it because I don't know how much jade do I have. Oh, I do have a decent amount. I'm going to go check how much silver I have. If I have enough, I'm going to make a bunch of these amulets because I'm fairly certain I have a decent amount of wool just from farms. Yeah, I've got tons of wool to make into balls of wool. So there we go. And then I have this horrible outfit, which I'm never going to need again. Maybe next minigame spotlight, I'll go for the set bonus where it gives you full XP for making unfinished potions, but I don't know if that's really worth it for me. So yeah, I'll figure out what I want to do next. Man, oh man, guys. I have smelted quite a few, 188 of these jade amulets. I have a funny feeling that won't be enough, but we'll find out. If it gets to that point, I might just save them and use them just for overloads. But so the next thing I need to do is go make balls of wool, which luckily I have a crap ton of wool. So I think it's fine for us to just use the black one. So I'll pull these out. And then the closest wheel to a bank is actually this one over here in my fort. So I'm going to go ahead, we'll teleport. Awkward amount of time to teleport, but it's over here in the fletching hut. So if you've completed this part of your fort, it's right here. So it's right next to a chest. And yeah, I'm just going to spin all of these into balls of wool and then attach them to the amulets. All right, now it's time to enchant all of these. So I have to use the level 2 enchantment, and there we go. So this is going to take a while too. Well, I think it's time I start making potions. So the fun part about being an Ironman is I'm going to have to make all of the unfinished potions myself. So that is going to take forever, but it's going to be worth it. So I'm going to go ahead, get everything equipped, and get going, starting with the defense potions. I am starting at 95 Herblore, so let's see how far I can get. This is going to take forever. Okay, so I made 1,000 of each of the bases for super potions, except I'm skipping super attacks. I've got 2,000 extremes, so I don't think it's worth my time right now. To do it, we'll see if I'm like close to a level or something. Maybe I'll circle back and do it. But I'm going to get started with the congealed blood to make necromancy potions. And I'm going to definitely wear the botanist amulet. So we'll go ahead, overwrite the preset, and get going. Wow. So I've made about 3,000-ish, almost 4,000 potions, but there we go. There is 96 Herblore, so I can finally make overloads without boosting. So when we finally get to that part, it should not take as long. But man, that was a lot. I think I did 1,000 necromancy, magic, and then I'm almost done with ranged. So there's that. Oh, there is 97 Herblore. Sweet. The levels are stacking up. I don't know if I unlock anything there. Oh, I do. Overload salves, useless. Overload, holy overloads, useless. Searing overloads, useless. I say useless because while they save a slot, really, once you get to the elder overloads, those are better. All right, it's finally time to make the overloads. I only have 800 torstals, so hopefully I have enough to make 1,000 potions, especially if I use the botanist amulet to make tier 3s, or have a chance to make 4-dose potions. So I'm going to go ahead, override my preset. Hold on. Override the preset, and I should be good to go. Wish me luck. Hopefully, I save a lot of torstals. Woo, there we go. 98 Herblore. Almost level 99. I can now make supreme overload potions. But that's a lot of work, and they don't really give you that much. So really, until you unlock extremes, or elder overloads, are not really worth it. I'm also saying that because I don't want to go grab more Herblore supplies. But anyways, I'm about halfway done with the ones I have to make, so I don't think I'm going to get another level here. Let me just double check. Combination potions. Yeah, for the overloads, one, I don't even have the recipe, so I have to go get that. And yeah, that's a lot of work. Man, oh man, I did all of those overloads, and we got to 888 free dose overloads, which is fantastic. Now, I am low on, like, prayer potions, so I only have 3 prayer potions, and, yeah, like, no super restores, so I think we're gonna make those next, because I need those for sure. So I think I have, like, 1k Ranars, yeah, so we've got a bunch of Ranars, and then I've got 1k Snapdragons, so I can make about 1,000 of each. Definitely going to use the Botanists for those as well, but that's going to take a while, so now we're going to go on to those. All right, man, I have done a crap ton of making potions, and we ended up with almost 1,600 prayer potions and 1,200 super restores. What I'm going to go do now is mine some sandstone for flasks. While I have a lot, I do need to make sure I keep doing this, because I have to get enough for the blessed flask at some point, so I need to make sure to stay on top of it. And I also need, like I said, I need some, because I want to make those super restores into about 600 flasks, as those are really good to use. And same thing with the prayer potions, so it's going to take quite a bit of sandstone. All right, so I only did 100 flasks, and I think I'm going to do it all for these prayer potions. This is going to make maybe some of you cringe, but I think this is going to sound toxic, but I might go back to Araxor to get more flasks of the super restores, and just use the vials for, like, Slayer and stuff. But I want to decant into flasks. Oh, hold on. I've got to select to decant, and then vials to flasks. Okay. So there we are. We got 112 flasks of prayer potions. That should be good for a bit. Gonna figure out. I think we can get. I might be able to do just one more rack skill, and then get to enough, if I do it right, get enough mastery points to get to the next tier. I think so, because I need 18. Most likely not, because I think I basically would have to do like 6 tasks. We'll see. I might do a Raxor kill here. All right, here it goes. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully it's not too bad. I mean, I did 1,400 kills here, so I should know what I'm doing, you would think. There we go. Defeat Araxor in less than 5 minutes. I don't know if I got any other ones. It doesn't look like it. Darn it. Okay, I think we'll have to redo it. Oh, Eternal Magic Log Wood things. That's cool. All right, we'll do one more, I think. Here we go. Defeat it while standing in the dark path, or the dark on that path. That was done. Cool. Let's see. I think I still have a few more. 12. Next would be middle, would probably be the next easy one I could do. So we'll go ahead and attempt that. Oh man, I think that was 3 in 1. Yeah, so I dodged the cleave, did the prayers right, and defeated it while at 10% of acid remaining in the pool. Oh man, that was great. Okay, how far did that put me? Oh man, I'm 1 away from tier 2 being unlocked, which would, again, just a reminder, no kill count for God Wars Dungeon, so no need to go for the thing. Kill count is reduced a further 50% for God Wars Dungeon 2. And my Sign of Life cooldown is reduced by 50%, and 10% increased chance of activating Reaper's Choice if I had that unlocked. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know if I can do any more of these Araxi tasks, if I'm going to be honest, despite having done so much here. While at least 40% of the total acid pool remains in the pool after leaving acid path during phase 2. I swear I did that. I had 45, but maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But yeah, that was wild. All right, I don't think I can do that Araxor kill, so instead I'm going to go ahead and there's a few tasks for Hermod I think I can do. Where to go? Hermod. Hold on. I'm going to find it. But there were a few tasks for him I figured I could do, especially based off of... Oh, there we go. I'm on the page. Oh my god, I'm a freaking idiot. I am for sure able to do this, defeat it in less than 2 minutes, and I'm not sure about the defeat it in with the obliterate thing, but we will find out. So, I do have much better gear now. I've got the tier 90 gear plus a bunch of other stuff. So we'll go ahead and do it. Okay, so that for sure was the defeat him in under 3 minutes, which was fairly easy. I don't think I'm going to even attempt the other ones because that took a bit longer than I'd like to admit. Hold on. Let's take a look together and see. There's got to be something else super quick I can do because yeah, I just need 1 point. So is there, what's on the easy diary? On combat achievements, mastery. On there we go. Let's see, there's got to be something here. Easy giant mole speed killer, giant mole, whack-a-mole. Okay. Don't have corp unlocked. Oh, Queen Black Dragon. I think I can do the QB. Alright, this is going to be super easy. There's a bunch of stuff to do for QBD, but probably the easiest part is the fact that I have to kill QBD with the crossbow, which I have the crossbow, so this should not take any time at all. Woohoo! I did like a bunch of them, so let's see. Geez, that's like several. Oh man. That's a crap ton. Defeat it after the soul damage. Defeat after killing a soul only damaged by the clouds. Defeat it after surviving the time stop. Defeat it with a royal crossbow. Jeez, that was a lot. Yeah, I unlocked the second tier. We'll go ahead, open up the Dragonkin coffin though. See if I got anything cool. Not really. But let's go ahead and take a look at combat achievements. I definitely unlocked everything I needed. So that is awesome. Wow. I actually overshot it by almost 10 points. So no longer require kill count for God Wars Dungeon 2 or God Wars Dungeon 1 encounters. Kill count for 2 is reduced a further 50%. Sign of Life cooldowns, 2 free augments for Wars boss portals or attunements at Wars boss portals, and 10% increased marks of war. That is amazing, especially because I need to camp Krill. So that is freaking fantastic to have that completed. All right, guys. So I need to make the level 90, well, 80 and the 90 gear. And I realized with all the overloads I've made, I have enough finally to do the potions. Or sorry, I have enough finally to make all of these garbs of subjugation into the high tier robes. So yeah, I think this material should be enough. Like I said, we'll go ahead and figure that out. I'm fairly certain, though. I'm definitely going to have to go back and fight more krill at some point, but for now, this will have to do. All right, I finished making all of the material, I think, and then I also made quite a few insoled threads. So we're going to upgrade everything to tier 80. Actually, really quick, I want to see if you make money off of this. So we're at 6.352 bill. Yeah, I'm just going to keep upgrading the gear. Something tells me that I miscalculated because I tend to do that. But so we're going through. I'm making the tank gear because I'm bad at video games and I don't really care too much for the damage stuff right now. So there we go. There's that. Finish off with the boots. And there's a full upgraded set. Oh, I did make technically 2 mil. And then I think, yes, perfect. I can go straight into the other gear. Okay, just gonna finish off the rest of this set as well. And so if you don't know, basically what the set effect of this gear does is it gives you a chance to dodge attacks or damage. So that makes it useful in tons of places. Whoops, I ran out of insoled material, I think. Or was it the thread? I hope it wasn't the thread because the thread is expensive. It was the thread, wasn't it? Yep, I've got to go make more thread. Okay, I think I made enough thread. So we'll go ahead and upgrade the last of my gear. To upgrade the boots and upgrade the gloves. And I have a full set of level 90 tank gear for necromancy. That is awesome. I think we're going to call it an episode there today, though, guys. I got a lot done, made a crap ton of overloads, and then finally finished upgrading my gear. Make sure to subscribe to see what we do next time. Check out the old school RuneScape Ironman. Check out the RuneScape 3 main. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.